Hey guys, Chris Cooper here, founder of Execute Your Passion and the #1 best-selling author of 2 books, Achieve Your Dreams and Get Shit Done. And as a lifestyle and procrastination expert, I help folks just like you stop quitting, stop procrastinating, and start succeeding in your business and in all areas of your life. And I am super duper excited today. This is a very special day to me. It is August the 31st, 2016. And I know you're like, well, what the heck does that mean? Well, why is that special? Well, today actually marks the 12th anniversary of my company, Execute Your Passion. And I'm super duper excited to have made it these 12 years. Most entrepreneurs, as you know, don't make it past a year or so. And 12 is so symbolic. And for those of you that know me well, I'm really into numbers and understanding what different things mean. So first of all, it's the 8th month, which is August. And 8 is always a number of new beginnings. And then this happens to be my 12th anniversary of my company. And the 12 represents foundation. So I am super excited to have this new beginning based upon the foundation that I've created over the last 12 years. Now, it's not been easy. I've had blood, sweat, tears, crying, everything you could imagine I have been through in the last 12 years. But by the grace of God, I can always say right now that I am still standing, and I plan to be around for another 12 and another 12 and another 12 and another 12 until I can't do it anymore. So what I wanted to do is I wanted to just have a quick conversation with you. Not going to be too long, but I do want to share some lessons with you because so many people ask me all the time, well, Chris, what does it take to be a successful entrepreneur? And what does it take to do certain things? And how do you make it happen? And I have been very fortunate, #1, to have clients now that span 5 different continents. I've done everything from being a corporate executive in corporate America to, as I said, being established in my own entrepreneurial venture, working alongside and for the #1 peak performance individual in the world and coaching for his team for several years. And I've invested heavily in my own personal and professional development. And it's the combination of all those types of things that brings me to you today. But before I even go into those 12 things that I want to share with you, because I'm going to give you a lesson per year, what I want to do is I want to say thank you. I want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart to every single one of you who have bought a book, listened to my audiobook, been to my live events, taken some of my online courses, seen me speak on different stages, watched me online, heard me on the radio, whatever it is. I am so grateful for each and every one of you guys because without you, there would be no me. And I am so honored and so blessed to have lasted, like I said, these 12 years. Oh my God, I can't believe it's gone by so fast. But I'm super excited for who you are to me, and know that I love you and I appreciate you. And if you're watching this, whether it was forwarded to you by somebody else or you know me directly, thank you. You are a part of this Execute Your Passion, my EYP family, as I would call it. And I'm super excited. So let's talk about this. So I thought about what I learned over the last 12 years, and I've learned so much. And I thought about, well, what were the things that really motivated me and pushed me to do what I do? And for those of you that don't know, I coach, I train, I speak all over the world. I do lots of work with everything from college students all the way to multi-million-dollar CEOs and everywhere in between. So I'm very diverse, I guess, in my skill set. But regardless of any business venture that I've had, and I've had 3 since starting this one, including this one, I've learned some of the same lessons over and over again as an entrepreneur. So for all of you entrepreneurs out there, for all you budding entrepreneurs, for individuals that just want some keys to life, allow me to break down the 12 lessons that I've learned in these last 12 years. So lesson #1, write this down. Success leaves clues. See, so many of us, we beat our heads against the wall trying to come up with the next best thing. I got to have this great idea. I'm going to revolutionize. I'm going to change everything. But oftentimes what you'll find is that there's really not a lot of new ideas under the sun. Yours may be blue, mine may be red, but it does the same thing. So you have to understand that success leaves clues. And more importantly, that if you do what successful people do, you will also be able to have what they have, live like they live, and you'll be able to leave a legacy the same way that those individuals have. What I often think about when I think about success leaving clues is this, that other people's experiences can be the best teachers. So if you learn from what other people have done, it can definitely accelerate your path. And that's exactly what has ultimately, transpired and moved me forward in such a great and amazing and incredible way. And I'm so honored and so blessed to have learned so much from so many. So I think that was definitely probably one of the main lessons I learned. So that's number one. So number two, do it afraid. Yes, I know it sounds crazy. I know you're like, oh my God, why would I do something afraid? But what I've learned is that, you know what? True success and true fulfillment lies just outside of your comfort zone. So I know I've been fearful about a lot of things. I still get fearful about certain things. But what I've learned how to do is how to channel that fear into energy to ultimately allow me to do some incredible and awesome things. And I'm so, so grateful for that. So I encourage you to do it afraid. Now, I'm a little different. I've learned that every progressive advance in life involves an element of risk. I take some bigger risk. I mean, I've walked on fire. I've bungee jumped. I've skydived. I've run with the bulls in Spain. I've done all kinds of risky, quote unquote, things. But I'm going to tell you that you got to do it afraid, because if you don't do it afraid, you'll never do it. So you got to get into motion. I'm going to be very nice. I'm going to try not to use any bad words today. It's my anniversary, right? So number three, you got to understand, and this is very important. I learned this in my personal relationships and different areas of my life. You got to be present. The biggest gift that we can give to others, whether they're spouses, children, friends, family, business partners, associates, you name it, is your presence. And when I say being present, I mean literally being there with them in that moment. Not texting, not doing something else, not thinking about the next thing you need to do, but really authentically giving yourself to the individual that you're with in that particular moment. So that was a huge thing for business, is you got to be present. If you're not present, you'll miss the concept. You'll miss the big idea. You'll miss the business opportunity. You'll miss the opportunity to network effectively with the person if you're already thinking down the line to who the next person you're going to try to introduce yourself to. So I definitely want to encourage you to be present. Number four, focus. Will Smith had a great movie about this, but focus is so critically important. And I know when I coach people, like I said, on 5 different continents, and I know that it's very easy to want to go squirrel, right? To be all over the place, chasing ideas, chasing different types of things. But what I realized is that, you can't do everything well. So what you do initially is you got to follow. I'm going to give you an acronym for focus. F is for follow. O is for one, C is for course, U is for until, S is until successful. So focus on one course until successful. The world's most amazing, incredible individuals always mastered one thing first. Then they used that success to build upon, to do some awesome, incredible, and extraordinary things beyond that. So focus. That's number 4. Number 5. Be authentic. I'm very fortunate now to have a radio show, and also it's turning into a television show as well called Limitless. And in that show, I talk to people about being limitless. And I had so many different types of people, from celebrity chefs to multi-million-dollar entrepreneurs to media moguls, and all different types of individuals. And the one lesson, relationship experts, finance experts, you name it, health and wellness, the one thing they all said came back down to this concept of being authentic. Look, there are over 8 billion individuals on planet Earth. 8 billion, but there's only one of you. So be the best you that you can ultimately be. Now, I'm all for, like I said earlier, success leaves clues. So you can do certain things that successful people that you look up to do, but don't lose your authenticity. No one can do a better job at being you than you, especially in business. Don't try to be another company. Be your company. Bring your energy, your vibe, your swag to the ultimate table, and you'll do very well. All right, number 6, and this was huge. Fail fast and often. I know that sounds crazy, but you gotta fail fast and you gotta fail often, guys. Failure sometimes is the name of the game you have to play in order to learn how to win. And I failed at so much, guys. I mean, I failed at relationships. I failed at business. I failed in my finances. I failed in my health. I failed in business relationships. I mean, it's so much. But as you fail, you are learning. And the more you fail, you'll accelerate your path, especially if you're on this entrepreneurial journey along the rest of us. Number 7, learn, grow, and be challenged consistently. That is so critical. Those three elements together will make you one of the most amazing individuals on the planet. I'm telling you. You got to learn. Learning shows that you're teachable and that you're coachable and that you can master a concept. Then you have to understand that you have to literally want to grow, because if you're not growing, you're definitely dying. And the last part is you should want to be challenged consistently. That's the only way you're going to flex that muscle and move to the next level. Challenge your body, challenge your business, challenge your relationship, challenge those things to push it forward so that way you can ultimately be happy. Number 8, get resourceful. See, I often deal with some people say they have a whole lot of quote unquote ain't gots. And I don't have this, and I don't have that, and I didn't go to this school, and I'm not in that fraternity, and I'm not in that sorority, and I don't have those connections, and it's all about what you don't have. But understand that there's some amazing and incredible things that you do have, and I am so excited about helping you to maximize what you already have. So I definitely encourage you to get resourceful. It's not about resources, it's about being resourceful. Number 9, and I would always say this, I wrote a book about it. Get shit done. Yep, I said it. It is so critically important that you stop wishing, you stop wanting, and you stop waiting. If you want to be successful in business or anything in life, you've got to be able to follow through and bring things to completion. I call it getting shit done. Number 10, this is huge. And I started all 12 of these that I'm going to share with you with this one thing. And I went to a huge place of gratitude, because number 10 is all about being grateful, because that's what you got to be. You got to be grateful. I'm going to tell you, gratitude is the most powerful emotion on the planet. You can't be depressed, you can't be sad, you can't be downtrodden if you're truly grateful. What I encourage you to do is even create a journal. I have a journal. It's called a gratitude journal. So I write down things that I'm grateful for. As I'm planning out my weeks, I write down every single week what happened this week that I'm grateful for. Who am I grateful for? How am I grateful? Guys, as a business owner, you gotta learn how to tap into gratitude. It will be a strong and amazing emotion that will make you uber successful, pun intended. Number 11, this is huge. You gotta breathe and celebrate. Those two sticky notes or whatever is right above my desk at home, because I was working, I was grinding so hard. I almost missed it this year too. I almost missed the 12th anniversary of the company because I was grinding, always thinking about my next step. What's next? How do I do it? I didn't take time to breathe. And of course the hey, celebrate. So we all must celebrate as well. And it's so critically important. If you don't take time to breathe and celebrate, your business is not going to be a sustainable thing. You got to reflect on your wins. Pat yourself on the back, say great job. And like I said, dab on them boys, I'm teasing. And then the last thing is number 12. After you've done all those types of things, you got to live it up. Thank you, Dr. Phil, for teaching me this oh so important message. Stop taking yourself so seriously. And I think that happens to so many individuals all across the planet. You're so uptight. You're so, you're no good. You're no fun for anybody, not even yourself. So if you want to really go far in business, you got to stop taking yourself so seriously. Understand, the most successful entrepreneurs in the world, gosh, they're chilling on the beach in Maui. They're hanging out. They're not taking themselves so seriously. They're having fun and they're loving their business. So I hope that helps, guys. Those were my 12 lessons that I've learned in this last 12 years of entrepreneurship. I am so grateful once again to stand strong and tall and say that, I have a company that's lasted 12 years. And I'm super excited about the next 12, the next 12, the next 12. So until next time, guys, I love you. Mwah. Thank you so much for your consistent support. I feel the prayers. I feel all the positive energy, everything that you've been pushing toward me. And I look forward to continuing to serve you. So until next time, I will see you. Remember, ignite the fire inside, because breakthroughs are sexy. Check me out at chriscooperlive.com and find out all the amazing and incredible things I'm working on. Remember, this is 12 years, so my foundation is set. My company is about to explode. And I'm super excited, and I would love to have you become a part of that. So have a wonderful day. God bless you, and I will talk to you soon.